Hey, what's up, guys? What's up? When we talk about saving seed and the importance of saving seed is a blessing, man. I tell you that. Saving seed is a blessing. You know, since I come on this platform, I've been talking about saving seeds. Yeah. Okay, let me. Yes. Blessed love, blessed love, blessed love, blessed love. Okay, all right. I just want to make sure that I'm hearing because I don't want to be doing this live and actually not hearing anything. So I just wanted to make sure that I'm hearing. So shout out to everyone. Appreciate each and everyone. Thank you guys for all the support that you have been giving me. All I want to say, if you're new to this channel, please subscribe, hit the notification bell. I will appreciate it. Yes, I will appreciate it. That's all it takes, guys, to support. You can hit the notification bell and we'll be fine. So, I always, hey, John, what's up, man? How you doing? Thank you for being here. Guys, I always talk about seeds. I really believe in seeds, especially natural seed, organic seed. I take seed very serious because I understand how important it is for seeds because once we have seeds, we stand a chance of eating. So I take it very serious. So what I want to say tonight, I have a few seeds to send out for a few people, and I'm going to be giving them fresh organic seed. These seeds are natural seed. I think this is a bottle of okra seed right here. These seeds, this is fresh okra seed that I saved this year. Fresh okra seed. You know how much okra seed is here, guys? You know how much okra seed is here? This is fresh okra seed. All right? But what I'm going to do for the people that I'm going to be sending seed for, I'm going to be taking them directly from the shell. Directly from the shell. So if I was so busy this year and I didn't I sent out some seed for a few people. So if you didn't get that seed, reach out to me and let me know because I know this is garden season and this is the time. But I know there's a few people I promised seed and I did not send it as yet because of busy time. Well, I'm definitely gonna get it out there, send it out tomorrow. Yes, guys. Let me talk about the generation of these okra seed. The generation of these okra seed. Why I'm saying the generation of these okra seed? These okra seeds, all these, and I have a lot more, I'm telling you. I've been growing these okra for over 10 years. So let me explain it. 10, maybe 11 years ago, I purchased some okra seed 11 years ago. And from the time I purchased these seeds, I never buy any more okra. I just continue growing them. So I've been growing these okra seed for over 10 years now. And you guys know, for the people who follow me, know that I grow natural. I don't use no type of synthetic anything. Anything I use is natural from nature itself. So these seeds is really, really, these are natural seeds. What you call organic? What is organic seed? A lot of people say organic seed, but the truth is, man, a lot of we don't even know the seed we buying today, if it's organic or what. We don't know. People telling us what, okay. I needed some smaller envelope, but this is the only one I have now. So I'm gonna be just packing these envelope with some seeds that I can ship out tomorrow for these people, that they can start get busy. But seed is very important. And as we know, with seeds, that's how we eat. With seeds, that's how we're able to grow our garden. So this is some okra seed. Guys, if there's anyone watching this video that I promise a seed and you didn't receive them, reach out to me. Because I did send some seeds, and like 2 people told me that they never get the seeds. I always, once I promise, I make sure I send the seeds. So 2 people tell me they did not receive any seeds. So I'm going to be getting ready now to resend again seed for that person. And then there's 2 people as well that I also promised seed that I didn't get the chance to send. So I'm definitely going to be sending out them seed. So this is a lot of okra seed. This is a whole lot of okra seed, right? Hey, good eats, how you doing, sis? Blessings to you. How you doing? Yeah, this is a lot of okra seed right here. You see, I'm giving fresh seed. These are fresh okra seed. But what I'm giving away, I'm taking it directly from the pod, guys. These are natural organic seeds. Yes, blessings to you, sis. Blessings to you. Some people say that seed only could last maybe 3 years. But if you know how to put up your seed properly, I guarantee you they last more than that. I'm going to show you in a minute. I'm going to show you some 9 years old seeds, pepper seed, bell pepper seed in a few minutes. 9 years old bell pepper seeds in a few minutes. And guess what? I saw some of them and they germinate. And they're 9 years old. So we're not going to get distracted when people tell us seed only could last 3 years. If you understand how to put them up, you definitely going to know, oh, wow. Let me see. Do you have any location to buy chewing and juicing sugarcane? Being impossible. You know where you could John, you know where you could find that? If you know a farmer's market, you could get it from a farmer's market, because I went a couple of weeks ago and I get some from a farmer's market, the red one. And oh my goodness, damn sugar cane is so sweet. And I take one and I put it down in a jar of water, and right now it's rooting. So if you know a farmer's market, you could check them out. A farmer's market, they just have them. So if you have a farmer's market close to you, you can definitely check them out. You might find some there. Because I'm trying to grow sugarcane as well this season. I'm trying to grow them in container, and I'm also trying to grow them in ground. I want to see what could happen. Guys, I just love seeds because I understand the benefit. And when you come around natural seed, take care of them. Because these days we're not sure. You know what I'm saying? We're not sure. I'm not knocking anybody's seed. That's not what I'm doing. I'm just saying these days you don't know. So if you have seeds that you've been growing for over and over for a long period of time, take care of them. Please take care of them. They're valuable. All right? Okay. Yes, guys. So save your seed, guys. Save your seed. If you're growing anything and it producing seeds, please save your seeds. You're gonna love it. Because right here, okay, I now take these okra out of a bag. You know, if you notice what I'm doing. These I usually save okras just like this. And I also save in bottles. So if you have them in the shell like this, if you have them, the weather is not going to do anything to them. So I love to save in different ways. So I save like this, and I also save like this. I also have, okay, let me finish this one. Then I'm going to talk about different squash that I have. So what's up, guys? What's up, guys? Happy gardening to each and every one. Hope you guys have a successful garden season this year. Shout out to each and every one of you. Just stay positive. And anytime you plant anything in the ground, believe that it will be successful. Don't ever doubt yourself in the garden. Always believe your garden gonna be successful. All right, pay attention to your plants them. Learn about your plants them. Study your plants them, because you want the best out of your plants. I have enough okra could plant down acres, acres and acres of land. I'm telling you, acres of land. And this is nothing I have here. And okay, Let me show you now bell pepper. All right. I'm going to show you some 9 years old bell pepper seed right now. And I'm going to show you how they still look fresh and beautiful. So it's all about how the condition you put them in. It's all about if you have them in a area where it's cool, it's not really going to be a problem. You see these bell pepper here? This thing is 9 years old. This is bell pepper. And these seeds, what it comes from, it comes from the seeds that I'm actually growing 8 feet tall. These bell pepper seeds. And guess what? I sow some of these seeds and they germinate. And they're 9 years old. 9 years old. About the germinate. So some of this seed, I'm going to give you guys some of this seed as well. Okay. Because I want you to try. I want you to feel a 9-year-old seed in your hand. 9-year-old bell pepper seeds in your hand. Okay. So I'm going to give a few. 9 years old bell pepper seed right here. And they look fresh and beautiful. So it's how you take care of them. It's where you put them. What I'm actually doing tonight, guys, I'm packing some seeds and we're talking about seeds at the same time. I'm packing some seed that I promise to send out. Some of them I send out of already. Some people, if you don't receive your seed, and you please reach out to me that I can send them out. Yes, guys. 9 years old bell pepper seed you're looking at right here. And when I start growing these peppers, they used to be like 5, 6 feet tall when I start growing these peppers, right? No, these peppers grow 8 feet tall. I grow these pepper 8 feet tall. And I'm also going to show you some fresh bell pepper seed from last year, which come directly from a 8-foot tall bell pepper tree. And I'm gonna give away some of that too. So I'm gonna bless you guys with some really, really good seeds here tonight. Good eats. If you're still here, sis, if you need some seeds, reach out to me, all right? All right. So now, okay, let me put these back. Let me put back these for now. All right. These are 9 years old bell pepper seeds. And like I said, they germinate. I saw some of them and they germinate beautiful. And they're 9 years old. So if no one could tell me that seed only could last 3 years, nobody cannot tell me that. Because I know better. Once you understand how to take care of the seeds, they're going to last. The seed have a covering to protect them. And they're going to last. Okay, so this one is my 9 years old pepper. Let me put this in. Now, this bell pepper I'm going to show you here now. This one, okay. This one I'm going to show you here now is actually last year. This is a bunch of seed here. This one is from last year. This comes from a 8-foot bell pepper tree. Yes, this one comes from the 8-foot bell pepper tree. Do you guys see how much seed is there? 8-foot bell pepper tree. So I'm also going to give Packer with some of these to the people them that I'm going to be sending these for. There's 2 people win some seed that I didn't send out the seed them as yet. So I'm trying to pack for them right now. Last year I had some seed. I don't want to mix them. I had a seed giveaway last year, and 2 people win some seed. I didn't send them out as yet, but I'm getting ready to do that tomorrow. It's important to save seed, guys. Very important. Hey, Lashes, how you doing? Thank you for being here. All right, Lashes. If you need some seeds, you just reach out to me, all right? I'm giving away seeds, so reach out to me, all right? Okay, we go to it. Planter email address. Yes, that's it. That's it right there, good eats. That's it right there. So I'm giving seeds from 8-foot bell pepper. This is bell pepper seed. These seeds come from an 8-foot bell pepper plant, 8 feet tall, right? I'm also giving away seed, bell pepper seeds, 9 years old. Okay? 9 years old. You know how long that is? 9 years old, bell pepper seed. So I'm blessing you guys tonight. All right? So let me put these back in. You need that? All right, all right, all right, all right. This is a few thousand seeds right here, guys. And these come from 8-foot bell pepper tree. And I know for you guys who follow me, I know you guys see that I grow an 8-foot bell pepper tree because I have videos with it. And then last year I grew a 10-foot bell pepper tree as well. So it's rare. And these seeds, guys, like I know I was telling you guys, these seeds come from about 11 years since I'm growing these bell pepper tree. About 11 years. And I keep, every year I'm saving seed. This, the honest truth is, this is nothing that I have. This is really nothing. You know, I'm just pull out a few things and just show it. But so these seeds already programmed to grow in natural soil. So if you get these seeds, please try to grow them natural. You're gonna get better result. Trust me, grow them natural. Grow them with organic matter. You're gonna get great result from these seeds. I'm telling you. These peppers do not stop produce. They will produce until the last frost. Do you understand? They don't stop. These peppers will start producing in June, May, June, and they will never stop produce till November. And this is true. All right. Okay, John. Yes. So, like I said, guys, grow them natural, you get better result from them. The more natural. Don't try to add too much stuff around them because they're not used to all them kind of stuff around them. Okay? I also have some burdock seed. Well, burdock seed, these burdock seed, I know I started growing them a few years ago. So I wouldn't say I'm growing them for a long time. No, these are burdock seed right here. You see, this is burdock. This is burdock right here. So all these pads you seeing, like let me show you. All these pads you seeing right here, if you open the pads them, you're gonna see seed falling out in the plate. You just gotta open the pad. So I didn't get the chance to open no pad. I just pull them off the tree. You see? I just pull them off the tree. I didn't have time to separate. It ain't easy to separate all these seeds. So what I do, well, let's just say I need some of that one. What is it? The burdock? Good for, okay, all right. Yeah, this is burdock. If you notice here, I don't know if you know, right there, that's a seed right there. That's another seed right there. But where I get these burdock from, these burdock was actually growing wild. They was growing wild. So, and I started growing them about 2 to 3 years ago. So, and I'm gonna continue growing them. So, yes, guys. So that's some. Okay, so all right. Let me put some of these seeds. Guys, I'm not separating these burdock seed. I'm selling them in the pod. I don't have time to separate them. Sorry. I'm a busy guy. So I really don't have time. So what I'll do, I'll just put them like in a thing like this. And when you get them, you just open them. All right, so this is burdock. All right, let me put them back. Okay. Yes. Yes, Lashos, I got you. I definitely got you. You see all these nice fresh seed, guys. Nice fresh seed. That's burdock right here. We have, I have, this is a squash as well. Well, my son grew this squash, and the squash was so massive. It's like you had the squash, it weighed, I think, was 52 pounds. The squash weighed 52 pounds from these seeds. All right? These are seeds as well. I'm going to be giving away as well. 52 pounds these seeds come from. A squash. It was so heavy. I think I have a video with it as well. I have a video with it as well. Yes, I have a video with it as well. 52 pounds is squash. I can pay for shipping. I got you, sis. I got you. I got you. Just resend me. I think I have your address. Just resend. Just send me the address. All right. Send me the address and I'll fix you up. All right. Yes, guys. So it's all about seeds, man. With and good seeds too. It's all about seeds and good seeds too. I'm telling you. You're welcome. You're welcome. It's all about seed and good seeds too, man. These seeds, cherish these seeds, guys. These is real good seed. I'm talking about here. Real good seeds. The amount of seed here, guys, could feed. Could feed a village, I'm telling you. The amount of seeds could feed a village. Maybe more than a village. And now, I don't know how much people familiar with edibles. This is what we call edibles. This is a crop I keep talking about. Yes, good eats. This is a crop I keep talking about. I'm talking about this thing for years. And hey, Hedgie, how you doing? So family, how you doing? Thank you for being here. Thank you. Yes, guys, this is Edos. And I'm telling you, guys, I don't play when come and saving seeds. I don't play at all because I understand. I understand that seeds could become a currency. I understand that seeds could be valuable, more valuable than money in times. I understand the value of seed, especially the value of good seed today. Very hard to find good seed today, I'm telling you. You hear all kind of stuff today. But, I don't want to say too much. But if you notice here, this is almost a full bucket of Edos. And we also have Tanya. This one is Tanya. If you notice, you're going to see it start sprouting here. You see what's going on there? So basically, this thing is actually getting ready to, you see? This thing is actually ready to go in the ground. You see? Yes, especially the direction they try to take the whole seed me. Yes, exactly. AGBs. Exactly. Seeds might be a currency in the future, I'm telling you. Right? So we also have Edos, which you can see that these Edos is actually sprouting as well. You see these things ready to go in the ground. So the way I have them in an old bucket. And you want to have them in a condition where they could actually, the temperature got to be right. The temperature got to be correct. So meanwhile, you have them indoors in the bucket, they sprouting. So when the spring come, you're ready to just put them in the earth. I mean, Depends on where zone you're in. If you're in zone 8, zone 9, zone, this zone, you can plant them now. Because I already plant a whole heap of them already, but I still have so much, which I'm also gonna be sending out as well. Edos, Dashi, Tanya, and it also have Dashi. These type of plants can feed you all through the spring, and then in the fall you harvest them. Their leaf, you can cook their leaf just like collard greens. Cut it up just like how you cut up the collard greens and boil it for at least 45 minutes. And you can eat it with okra. Okra, mix that with okra. My goodness, healthy. That's some healthy stuff there. So okay, so all right. Yes, guys. So this is how it is then. But I'll recommend everyone to do whatever you can. Okay, this one now is it. Okay, this one it called Edo. Edo. E-D-D-O. Edo. E-D-D-O. Edo. It's born Jamaica. What's up? This one you call this one Tanya. Tanya. Yes, Edo. Yes, Edo. And this one is Tanya. Tanya. Do your research on them and you'll see what I'm talking about. Now, this is peppers from, this one is a Pablano pepper. This one, you see this one is from, this is fresh one right here. This one come from a 10 feet pepper tree. Yes, Tanya. This come from a 10-foot pepper tree. I'm also gonna be parting out some of this already. This is come from a 10 feet tall pepper tree. These seeds here, 10 feet tall. This is what I do, guys, and this is just a fraction. I always, when I grow a plant, if I grow a plant and it grow 10 feet tall, I'm gonna save as much seed as I can from that plant because I never seen it before. I never see a plant, a pepper tree 10 feet tall. So I save a few thousand seed from that plant. A few thousand seed. So this as well, I'm also going to be thinking as well. So guys, for the people who there's if I promise anyone seed and you didn't receive them, maybe I send them and you never get them, which happens from time to time, let me know. All right? So I'm going to be packing because I need to get them off tomorrow because I'm telling you, this is garden season and the time is getting so busy now that I got to do it now. Because if I ain't do it, I don't know when I'm going to get it done. If you reach out and you didn't get me and you didn't get him, if I know two people, I know for a fact, there's two people that win seed from me. I I didn't send that seed out as yet. I'm growing and do that now. I didn't send it, but I'm going and send it now. And I'm also saying, if I promise you seed in the future and it never get to you, reach out to me. All right? So what I'm gonna be doing, I'm just gonna be shelling some okra seed while I'm talking to you guys. I have some turmeric as well, that I want to send out for a couple people as well. I also want to send out a few, what do you call it again? Stock of sorry, not sorry. Yes, I grow sorrel, edgy. I also have some cassava stock I want to send out as well, because these are things I love to grow. I think this year I want to grow like a more tropical garden. Yeah, I think I want to grow most likely a tropical garden this year. You know, the thing with okra, one pod having so much okras, right? One pod having so much okra. So, and you can it's just so much you could plant. That's the thing. It's so much you could plant. So every year, listen to me, I have okra seed in my garden and tree right now, okra pods in my garden and tree hanging like this right now. Why? Because every year I'm saving okra seed and it's just getting more and more. All this is seed that I saved this year. This is just this year, and this is some of it. It's you get so much from one part. Okay. Do you know the health benefit of okra? All right. I prefer you go and do some research. You're gonna get more information. But okra, it's a very healthy plant. It's good for both women and it's good for both men. Yes, it's a very, but just type it in and you're gonna get some good, you're gonna get some more information. But it's a very interesting plant, very healthy. It's good for both men and women. Yes, this year, yes, I have sugarcane rooting right now. I have sugarcane down in a jar of water right now, rooting. So I want to grow sugarcane in container this year and also in ground. So, say for instance, the cold weather come in and they mature, maybe I can just lift up the container and put it in the greenhouse or in the garage to continue. So I want to make sure I plant some in the ground, and also I also have cilantro seed as well. Yes, cilantro seed as listen, it's so much seeds. It's so much. You have one sugar cane, Rashos? Okay, all right. I want to see. I want to see. This is basically I think 2 years ago I tried growing sugar cane. They was rooting. I had them in soil indoors, and they was actually rooting. But what happened is I carried them out too early. And the coldness end up damage them. This year, I'm not doing that. I'm waiting until that frost, when the weather definitely change, before I take them outside. The one I have is so sweet, man. The one I have is so sweet. That's the purple one. Mad sweet. So I'm trying to grow at least every, man, anything I can grow, I'm growing. Anything. And mostly I grow things I love. That's what I do. I don't just grow any and everything. I grow things that I love to eat. That's what I'm growing. And you know what? I have some squash seed as well too. I have squash seed as well. Um, it looked like bad after. Let me see. Uh, it looked bad after the cold. Oh really? I don't think they like the cold weather, no. I don't think Kane loves the cold weather at all. I think there is mostly a tropical. Okay, let me see. Can I buy some cilantro seed? You need some cilantro seed? All right. What thing, what thing to do you go that make you most happy? That's a good question. That's a good question because I mean I grow a lot of stuff and all of them make me happy. I'm being honest. Like the edos. I love I love growing this plant. The edos, I love growing the edos. The okra, love growing okra. The bell pepper, love growing bell pepper. Wait, I have another pepper. Wait, hold on. Bell pepper, man, I love grow bell pepper. One second. Oh, right, right. This is this one is cayenne pepper here. This is another pepper I've been growing forever. Over 10 years, I've been growing these peppers as well. So I love edos, okra, pumpkin, squash, pepper, tomato, you name it. It's all of these things make me happy. Just the thing is, let me tell you what really made me happy. What about no, I think I got that one edgy. I think I got that one. The joy. What made me happy in gardening? What made me happy is when I set the seeds. You see, when I set the seeds and see they germinate and start growing, that brings joy. That brings joy. That brings joy. That made me feel good. You know why? Because I see food. When I see seed, I see food, guys. When I see seed, I see food. So basically, almost everything I grow in my garden make me feel happy. Yes. Let me see. Yes, yes, yes. Yes. When I see food, when I see these, I see food. I already know, okay, boy, this is food right here. So now guys, this is okra seed right here. All these are fresh okra seed I harvest this year. Listen to me. You know my okra seed is here, guys. This is real seed here. This could plant down acres of land. Acres of land. But what I love with okra seed, it have a hard shell over it. And that shell basically help protect it. So even you have it in a cool place, it's gonna be okay. If you get it in a warm place, it's gonna be okay. You just don't want no moisture to get on them. And this is what spoil a lot of seed, the moisture. When you make the moisture get on top of them, then they start, especially if they're not getting air. Because you could put moisture, they could get moisture and germinate. Just like how we take a few of them and we put them in a paper towel, damp it with water, and they germinate. So they could germinate in a damp area, but that's if they're able to get air for a period of time. So what does happen most of the time when they get damp? They start to get mold. And when it get mold, it spoil. So when you saving seeds, you want to make sure that the place is not too cold. And even if cold is all right, you don't want to be too burning heat, but you don't want no moisture. No seed period. You don't want no moisture. A lot of people save seed in a refrigerator, which I never did. So I don't know how that works. I know about keeping them in a dry place. I know about keeping them in a dry place, give them air from time to time, and 9 years later, they still germinate. I know that because I've seen it with my eyes. Like I now show you guys some bell pepper, 9 years old bell pepper. These bell pepper seed, 9 years old. But guess what? I set some in a container and they germinate and they grow. So it's the cat is where you put them. Is where you put them. They could last once they're not getting moisture to germinate. And because once they get moisture, sometimes it create mold. Because moisture without air create mold a lot of times. So saving seed, I wouldn't say it's the easiest thing to do. But I'll say, like I now tell you, keep them in a nice, warm place and they can definitely last for a long period of time. Give them some air. Like in the summertime, you give them some air. You make sure you give them some air because you don't want no moisture inside of them. Because moisture gonna cause them, some of them to germinate, and you know, it could germinate, but it's not gonna last. So just be careful how you save in seeds. Make sure you put them in a nice warm place. I'm not gonna say anything about refrigerator because I don't know too much about the refrigerator. I only like to speak about what I know. Listen to me. Gardening is something else, you know, guys. Gardening ain't easy because I'm telling you, it's so much hard work to plant. You still gotta try to save your seed. You still gotta try to harvest. you still got to try to, okay, with them seed. Okay, these are, I think these are cayenne pepper as well too. These are cayenne pepper. These, I dry them. And I was to sift them out, but I didn't have time for that. So all this is actually cayenne pepper seed right here, which I'm gonna put some with the envelope there. Put some in there as well. It's gonna have some freckles in there, but don't worry about that. Yes, guys. Let me see. I have land in zone 5. Out what with goldenrod. I want to find a cover crop I can plant that will push this weed out. Oh man, that pepper. No, let me put up this pepper. Boy. This pepper got me sneezing. Where's the bag? Yeah, that pepper got me sneezing. A cover crop. You know, a cover crop that's really good. Thank you, thank you. You know, a cover crop that's really good. Mouse ears, and chipweed. Mouse ears and chipweed. Them is really two good cover crop. I have them growing in my garden, and the good thing about it too, they're edible. So you could have cover crop that's edible, because my cover crop them like no, my cover crop them is coming in now. They now start coming in and start covering the ground, but they also edible. So that's the good thing about cover crop. So if you could get mouse ear strip weed, that will be a nice cover crop for you. And sometimes these things just be growing wild, just growing anyway. These things just be just growing anywhere that you could just go and pick them and pick some, like dig up a root. And by you dig up a root, what could happen? Okay. I have more of these things to pack, but I do that in the morning. Right. Okay. What are you doing here? Yes. No, Selica Bob, the way doing it. Yes, guys. So this is garden season, guys, and we actually in February. We were in, when we was in January. Let me see, do you use the, okay, all right. Yes. When you, few months ago, when we look back and we say, God, man, I cannot wait for garden season to come. I cannot wait, man. You know, I cannot wait. But guess what, guys? The time is right here, man. The time is right here. When I look around, man, this year is cantaloupe. I think this one is cantaloupe as well. I don't want to put them. I got to get a pen and write down the name of the seeds. Them. I don't want to mix them up. I want to make sure that I can write the name on the seed that you know exactly what type of seed it is. If you never grow this before, guys, you should try it. Yeah. They call it Edos. If you never grew it before, you should definitely try it. You wouldn't regret it. You would not regret it. You would not regret it. I'm telling you right now. So, guys, what's your plan for this garden season, man? What's your plan? What is your plan? Do you plan out what you're doing, what you're growing? What's your plan, man? Because I think it's important. I really think it's important for us to plan our garden season. I think it's important. Plan out your garden season. Plan it out. Sit down and think about growing things you love and growing things you enjoy. This is important. Things you love to eat. But that's what I do, guys. I don't grow things that I do. I'm just the fun of it. I grow it because I love it and I enjoy it. This year, what I see happening, a lot of my herbs them is actually coming back. Even though we have some real serious weather, I see a lot of the herbs them is coming back this year, which is a great thing. Which is a great thing. The herbs them just coming back that you ain't got to plan. What I love about herbs that comes back because when you grow them and they come back, you ain't got to focus on replanting them. You more focusing on yes, I agree. You more focusing on different plan, not the same plan. You focusing on different plan. So now your variety get wider because every year you able to grow different hope. Like for instance, guys, in my garden right at this point, I have edos already in the ground. I have garlic, I have onion, and then I have sage, rosemary, and all these things. The weather didn't do them anything. So it's so much plants that I still don't have to even think about planting. Just focusing on different type of plant. But most plant I'm focusing on is plants that comes back. Not me got to be replanting the same thing every year. Yes, you might plant like food. You might plant the peppers, food. But when come on herbs, a lot of these herbs comes back. A lot of them. Some of them I take them up, put them in a container, put them indoors, in your greenhouse, wherever. Take them back out. Sometimes some of them you could separate, you sometimes in the spring, like for instance, you dig up a herb plant, right? You dig up a herb plant, put it in a container. When the spring come, what you do? What you do when the spring come? you separate the roots. You separate the roots. Now you had one plant, now you have 4 plants from the one plant. You can separate the root. In the spring is the best time to do that. Because in the spring is when we know that everything growing. This is when things just springing back. So that's the right time to split their root. Like sweet stevia. I love to grow sweet stevia. Why I love to grow sweet stevia is because I can use it as sugar. So for instance, if I'm boiling tea, I want to drink some tea, but I want to use no sugar. I could take some sweet stevia leaf and add it inside it and drink it. So this is why I'm trying to multiply my sweet stevia. Like last spring, I had one sweet stevia plant, one of them, right? And when I take, and you know the thing about sweet stevia? Let me tell you a little about sweet stevia plant. You could have a sweet stevia plant indoors and it dry right down. All the leaves dry. And you believe that the plant ain't good again. But when you take it outside, you realize the plant start coming back. So yeah, last year what I did, I cut it up in pieces and get different plants. Because that's how you got to do it, guys. Multiply your plants them in the spring. Cut up their roots. If you got to take a sharp knife and split it down, make sure every part you cut have roots, have a piece of root of it, on the top of it. And that gonna spring back to life. So multiply your crop. Multiply your crop, guys. Multiply, especially you have the space. Especially you have the space. Multiply it. Like for instance, lavender or lavender, whatever it is. What I do with that plant, I cut it up. Last year, I cut up one in 4 pieces. Multiply. You have rosemary. Rosemary is another plant you could cut up and multiply. Rosemary, you could cut a rosemary limb, put it in water, and it grab root. You see what I'm saying? So multiply your crop, guys. Multiply your crop. Yes, definitely. But I'm definitely gonna make a video. I'm definitely gonna make a video with that. I will make a video with that because this is things I have video with it. I have video when I multiply the lavender, cut it up in 4. But I'll make another video where I'm doing different plants, cutting them up. Multiply your crop, guys. Multiply your crop. Because sometimes you never know what could happen. You could have a plant and you never know what could happen and you could lose the plant. Then you got to go and buy another plant. Instead of, if you then multiply it, even you lose one, maybe you ought to still have 3. So you got to multiply certain crop. You just have to multiply once you have the space. Herbs is something you could multiply. Thyme, you could cut the root of thyme, cut it up in pieces. Just make sure there's root on the pieces you cut. You could put them in water. It's so much we can do out there, guys. It's so much we can do out there when come and gardening and these plants. and these seeds. Is so much we can do. Yeah, we just got to keep. And I'm going to teach as much as I can. I'm going to show as much as I can. Because I understand there's a lot of people out there who really want to grow something. Yeah. All right, guys. Thank you for the likes. Thank you for hitting the like button. I truly appreciate it. Thank you guys so much. I truly appreciate that. Yes. Like for instance, I have oregano. I have an oregano. One piece. Someone sent one piece of oregano for me, which is a tropical plant. One piece. And I have several pieces now in different containers. I even have in ground. And you know what's crazy, guys? Let me tell you what's crazy. Let me tell you what's crazy. There's plants I have in my garden that what I did, I spread it thick. You know, let me see. A thick blanket. I have a hole and I just cover them with the blanket all during the cold weather, all during the snow weather. I even have an avocado tree under it as well. When I raised up the blanket, I was shocked. I even have a lemongrass under it as well. I was shocked. With all the cold weather, sometimes, guys, I'm telling you, sometimes if you have like a herb garden outside in your garden or wherever, you could take something and cover it during the winter. And they survive. I'm telling you. I'm telling you. And they survive. I'm telling you. You see. You're welcome. You're welcome. Sis, I'm always here trying to encourage people to grow something. I'm always here. Every live I do, I always try to encourage people to grow something. I always try to give our seeds from time to time because I just try to encourage people because I understand if you're able to grow something, even as a few containers, it's better than nothing. It's better than nothing. All right? At the same time, you learning. If you have a small space and you only could grow a little, grow a little. At the same time, you learning. Maybe you might end up with a bigger space. So if you have a bigger space, you're already learning already. So what you do now, you continue and you grow more. I don't know if we're really observing what time is changing, man. Time is changing. And it's not just one place, it's all over the world. All over the world. Time and things is changing. People got to get back to the self-sufficient lifestyle and the survival. They have to get back into the survival skill, man, because I'm telling you, some serious time is approaching. Some serious time. And I'm saying is not just one place, it's all over the world. Some serious time is coming. Let me, 1 second there, guys. for end of life. I'm getting ready for end of life because my battery is dead, but I'm going to show you something here. This is an oregano, like I'm going to show you, sis. This is our oregano, right? But this plant, you could cut this plant and you could put it in water and it could root. This is a seasoning. This is a seasoning. Like to season if you whatever you want to cook. You cook in a pot, boiling, you cut up a few leaves inside of it, and it helps flavor your pot. So this is a really good plant, right? I get this plant from Fifi Urban Homestead. One little leaf, one little piece like this, right? One little piece like this. And I take from that little piece and I plant about 4 different pieces from that one little piece. No, look, this is a whole container here. Now I'm going to multiply this thing again. Multiply it ridiculously all over the garden this season. So I can get more. And the good thing about it is, if you notice, you see the plant growing inside without a grow light. The plant is still pushing green leaf inside. So this is a plant you could come every time and pick fresh leaf and put in your pot. These can grow indoors without a grow light, without a grow tent, and survive. This is foolproof right now. So what we do, we multiply. We keep multiplying. So our garden get bigger and bigger. The only thing is, they cannot stand the real cold. So what I did, I have one outside with a razor lemongrass. And what I did, I put a thick blanket over them. And when I rake up the blanket, I'm seeing they have life inside them. So we just got to know how to make this thing work, man. Yes, oregano. Yes. We just got to know how to make this thing work. We just got to study, pay attention. And it's not just this. You could do just like this, right? This. You can put this in water and it's going to root. Easy, and it's so easy to root. Right? You can put this in water and it will root. Very, very easy. In the spring, you take it outside, you put it in some soil, and it just starts spreading. The scent of it is really, really strong. But it's a really, it really helps flavor your pot. It help create that seasoning, that seasoned food in your pot. So, say for instance, you welcome AG5, you welcome. You see like this, right? Like this. You put some water. You put some water in this and you just dab that down inside and leave it just like that. And it's gonna grab a root. Okay, Goliath, all right. All right. It surely is, man. It surely is. Yes, so you see what I'm saying? This is all you got to do, man. Listen to me, guys. This thing is not that complicated, man. The more you do it, the more you see, the more you learn, the more you understand. Just like this. You put this, and you could do the same thing with rosemary. The same thing. You could cut a rosemary, stick it down in a glass of water like that, and it gather root. So many plants we can do this. We can do this with. You know, like rosemary. I have so many rosemary plants, right? And rosemary also take the cold weather. I have so much rosemary plant. How did I get so much rosemary plant? Just like this. Chop them down in some water, clip them, put them in water, and they root. Then when they root, I take them and I plant them in the ground. You see where I'm coming from? Multiply your crop. Once you have a plant and it's able to root easy like this, you should multiply it. You should multiply it. You just never know. You don't want to buy back the same plant you buy. You want to be buying a different plant. Or you don't want to be setting the same seed. You want to be setting different seeds. So what you do, you multiply these. So in case one of them dry out, you still have 2 more or 3 more. And rosemary, it's an amazing plant to grow. Studies state it's a very beneficial plant, very good. Good in rice. They say it's really good. Like in rice, yes. So, anyhow, if the video cut off, it's because the battery dead. I didn't bring the no. I think I bring the charger. But I just want to encourage each and every one of you guys to grow as much as you can, learn as much as you can. With these type of skills, no one could take it away from you. Oh, really? You know what? You know what, Goody? You know what? Every year, I make my rosemary for my hair. Every year. And you know what? For me, they make the root of my hair get so thick. So it working for me, rosemary. Yes. I use it too for my hair, and it works good. It works really good. It thicken up the root. I know this guy, his hair was thinning out. He have dreads, but the root of the dreads was getting thin. And I gave him some of my rosemary oil. And if you see how the root of his hair start getting thick. So yes, rosemary. That's my favorite oil for my hair. And you see, this is the next thing again. Able to make natural oil from what you're growing. Every year I grow a lot of rosemary, and I also save. I also save every year. I make my oil every year. I made my oil, and I also air dry some of them. Some of them I blend them up, put them in a jar and put them in the fridge, so you could season your food. Like you want to cook some, you just put a little inside of it, Yes, I love rosemary. I love it. It's a beautiful. They all. Um, this is what they say as well. But I'm hearing this since I was a little boy. That's the thing. It's help with memory. Study says rosemary helps with memory. And maybe you do, but I hear this since I'm a little boy. And then I'm still hearing it today. My grandmother used to tell me that. My grandmother used to tell me rosemary is good. It helps with your memory. So we all know that these herbs have a lot of benefit, but I wouldn't tell you guys to go out there and just use herb crazy like that. I would not do that because there's a herb might work for me and it didn't work for you. There's one might work for you and it didn't work for me. So I cannot just recommend people to just go out there and use herb. I'll say, do your research, pay attention, speak to your doctor before using any herbs. All right? But I just want to say again, guys, thank you guys as always. Thank you, Good Eats. Appreciate you. Thank you, HG. Thank you, Lashos. Thanks everyone who come out tonight, man. I appreciate you guys. All right? The battery gonna dead. I don't want it just cut off. So I want to say good night to you guys. You guys have a blessed and wonderful night. Let me see. I hope to have bees to make honey and put hearts inside the honey. Blessing and good. Yes, yes, that's a good idea. That's a good idea. That's a good idea. All right. So yes, thank you all so much, man. I appreciate you guys. You guys have a blessed and wonderful night. All right. Peace.